On June 23, 1812, Napoleon leads the largest army ever assembled in Europe across the Niemen River into Russia. 70 miles from Moscow, near the village of Borodino, the Russian army digs in and waits. At dawn on September 7th, 130,000 French troops smash into the Russians. Finally, exhausted, the Russians withdraw. Napoleon has lost 30,000 men and 10 generals. His chief surgeon performs 200 amputations in 24 hours. The price was high, but the road to Moscow is open. When Napoleon arrives, he finds the city deserted. The next day, fire breaks out. Two-thirds of Moscow is destroyed by arsonists. For 5 weeks, Napoleon waits for the Tsar to surrender. But Alexander has a cunning scheme of his own. The Russian winter is closing in. His food supplies dwindling, Napoleon bitterly orders the long march home. Now the Russians launch their cruelest attack. They hound the French, forcing them back down the road to Borodino, past the bloated corpses of their comrades. Temperatures plummet to nearly zero. Food runs out. Stragglers freeze and die, while Napoleon rides comfortably in his carriage, eating 3 meals a day. For the French, the campaign becomes a race to the Berezina River, which means Poland and safety. But the Russians get there first. Napoleon will go home, the architect of one of the worst disasters in military history. His once grand army is in ruins. His empire is crumbling. His old enemies declare war. Soon the Allied forces of 5 nations will march into Paris. Napoleon's fate is sealed. Life is unbearable for me, he tells a comrade. In his darkest hour, he contemplates suicide and asks his doctor to concoct a poison. The poison is strong enough to kill 2 men. But his body rejects it. Napoleon had wanted to leave life. Now instead, he must leave France.